Good morning, yoga world, wherever you are in the world today. It's morning for me, and I want to share with you a meditative hand position, which is also known as a mudra in yogic philosophy, which really helps me to feel empowered, strong, clear, and gets me out of victim mentality really quickly. And it's a really powerful thing to do while you're meditating, or if you just kind of fall into that kind of helpless, powerless mentality in your mind, if you have old beliefs or patterns that prop up and bring you into a state of feeling like the world's on your shoulders and that you have no power to change things in your life. Your posture can kind of, looking like this. So if you get into that place, that state within yourself, this is something you can do. Now, I think there's a specific name for this mudra, but I haven't been able to yet find it because I think it's my personal variation. What it looks like is this. So I place my two first fingers together. I point with my other two fingers. I place my thumb there, and I almost create like a cupping sensation, not curling, but like a really strong strengthening thing. And I point through my back thumbs, and I will generally point these back thumbs right underneath my belly button, which is your sacral chakra, which is your sense of self, power and identity. Also relates to relationships and sexuality, which all lies in our sense of power and true being in the world. So basically, you get that mudra happening. You kind of feel almost like, if you imagine that you had energy within your hands, you're almost sending energy through your thumbs into this chakra and pointing it forward, and you're holding your own. Naturally, you're going to lift up through the crown of your head, and you're going to feel a strength and grounding through your body. So I invite you to just try this with me very briefly. So get that position happening. Plug that in right just about a centimeter or two underneath your belly button. Close your eyes. And just breathing into your belly. Soften through your shoulders and chest. I'm going to take 4 deep breaths into your belly. And just notice how you're feeling, how you might notice that your spine and your posture lifts and becomes stronger. It's almost got like a warrioress or warrior feeling about it, this mudra. Taking one more deep breath. And now opening your eyes. And just relax your hands, just shake them out, stretch them out. So just play around with that. And let me know if you actually noticed any benefit from trying that out. For me, when I do that, I automatically feel like I can rule the world in the most dignified way. But I just feel really powerful and strong, and it's hard to believe thoughts of victimhood when you're in that strength. And briefly, a mudra, from my understanding, is a position of holding your hands in a way that creates a kind of energetic circuitry. So the one you might be most familiar with is the traditional meditation mudra, which you would see most Buddhists doing and Hindi yogis doing, which is connecting the first finger and the thumb. I don't know the name of this, but I do know that it's good for calming your mind. So they would generally rest their hands at their knees, lifting up, and you could try this one as well, lifting through the crown of your head. Just breathing, and notice how it changes the way you want to hold your body and how you feel in your body. And because this kind of work is quite subtle, if you're not familiar with meditation or yogic practices, it may not make a lot of sense to you, and you may not really grasp the power of these subtle movements. But once you start a meditation practice, you're going to start connecting to your subtle energetic body and your breath. And most of the mudras that I practice, I don't actually know the meaning of, or if they're actually mudras. So, and what I really mean by that is I'll get into a deep meditative state, usually by just letting my hands rest on my knees. And once that energy starts flowing through my body, it's like your body naturally moves itself to create the most optimal circuitry. If you consider the fact that your body is energy, and which is essentially electricity, so the whole universe is made of electricity. Your body is like a conductor, and you create the perfect circuitry for that energy to flow through your body optimally and most powerfully. And it's going to create different outcomes in your psychology, through your nervous system, through that circuitry. Now, there's a lot more scientific information on the internet. So if you want to kind of research more, go Mudras, M-U-D-R-A-S. Have a look on Google and you'll find out a lot more. As I learn more, I'll share more, but this is what I know from my personal instinctual experience. So all these mudras I've learned spontaneously as a result of meditation. So when that happens and then you go look and you research, you go, I learned that from my instinct, and now this information is confirming it. And when you do it that way, it's powerful, because it teaches you that who you are and what's going on inside is true. And you have a divine intelligence guiding your every move. And to me, that is one of the best ways to learn anything. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you get it by reading a book or by intuition, it's all the same thing. But yes, if you're interested in more, check out Mudras online, Google, and let me know what you think and if you experienced any benefit. Okay, thank you. Bye.